What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 5 of the bow-only challenge run for Lies of P. This is including not only the base game, but also the Overture DLC. We are playing on Legendary Stalker difficulty, and this is a new game +1. So far we've been having a blast. Only the DLC bosses have been able to defeat us. Everything else has been first try for the most part, so really excited about that. We are jumping in on the seaside cliffs, and let's do the thing, shall we? Let's do the thing. Alright. There's an item down on this other side. Okay, we're gonna drop down here. Hopefully you guys are having a great, what is it? Wednesday? I forget the days. Birds! Alright. Ooh, I'm rusty with the bow. I'm rusty. Let's see what's better, a bow or a gun? A bow. Naturally, a bow's better, of course. We're sticking with the 2 keyframes. That seems to be working even when things get a little laggy. It's not stuttering so much that we're just skipping all kinds of amazing footage. So I'm gonna just live with it. Let's see if I can get behind this guy. We're gonna get behind him, and we're gonna do the same with this enemy, actually. I know you have a back. I know you have a back. Show me your back! Idiot. Okay. He wanted to get tucked in the corner there and not show me his back, and that's fine. That's okay. Let's take these guys out just for fun. You don't really have to go this way. We're going to be going up and around, actually. We've got another shooter up here. See if we can get a backstab on him. Lovely. When they go in their little crouch mode like that, they actually shoot twice. Alright, let's just top off our heals, because that's getting a little out of hand. There's a mix of robots, puppets and things here. This initial area is puppets. The immediate area after this is going to be all carcasses, so you're more than welcome to adjust as needed. Just need some additional damage on this guy, honestly. Let me go behind him. If I can, if I may. Okay. He won't be dead here. He's quite tanky, so we'll get another charge shot. This spam like crazy. I love that guard regain on perfect guard. That's so good. Alright, we have another tough elite enemy actually, so that's no fun. We have an ambush right here as well. Hi, I see you. Oh no, I'm scratching my eyebrow. I thought you were gonna die. This is just the other side of where we were just at. We dropped down from there not too long ago. Another ancient disc for our troubles. And then we can work our way back down and around. Alright. And instead of following this lower path, we're actually going to go up. So this right here would be a path a lot of people would take. We're going to go up, though. Lovely. We're gonna go right up here. We can get the fatal. Yeah. That's the good stuff. And we're gonna cheese this guy because I don't think I have the wherewithal to deal with him right now. There's the backstab. And the dog will just pretty much self-destruct, so that's the best way to deal with that. If not, you're gonna get blown up probably 3 different times and some rocks thrown at your head. We'll just take this out too. I'm gonna get this buddy right here. Ooh, I can't even lock onto him. How terrible is that? Oh, okay. One of those guys. I hate this guy just because of all those bombs he likes to place everywhere. We'll cheese him. He's not nearly as bad as that other variant that burst through the waterfall. That one was bad. I wish that perfect guarding that would prevent him from placing the bomb. But it doesn't for some reason. It's so weird to me. It's almost like you don't get a reward for pulling it off. Okay. Bombs everywhere. Let's go crazy with the heals. Doesn't really matter. We're 2 feet away from a stargazer if we survive this. There you go. Now you're in trouble. Ah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. There it is. Going for it, big guy. Going for it. I knew there was a bomb behind me. I didn't know it was that close. Dude has all the heals. Good gravy. Okay, he's finally dead. It only took, you know, all of the efforts. The plural efforts. It doesn't even matter. Alright, the stargazer is right down here. And we're gonna come up on a wandering merchant. Empty painkiller bottle. We saw Leia drop this in the cutscene. She was walking towards the shipwrecks here. And we'll go ahead and heal. Now this wandering merchant's gonna want some booze, and we're gonna find it. We will find it. Alright, so aside from that, he does have a few things we could grab. This here is going to be the New Game Plus records that are available only on New Game Plus. The golden records are on New Game Plus, of course. And we have the Giant's Amulet and then the Duelist's Amulet. So now we have all the unique items at the very least. We'll be bringing him his beer before long. Alright guys, let's do this. Let's do this. This is, I like this area, I really do, but it's, in my opinion, traversing it is one of the more difficult things to do. We're gonna get the backstab. It's just because there's long stretches without any stargazers, and these enemies hit so hard. And maybe in 1.09 or 1.10 they're gonna be a lot easier, because that would have hurt me a lot more. He didn't hurt me that bad. I forget. I'm still traumatized with 1.08, which is when the patch for I'm sorry, the DLC first came out. On New Game Plus, you get a frenzied +1 right there, so that's nice. But we're gonna make our way up here. But yeah, it was quite the challenge, honestly. You might as well just get the backstab, right? And look behind. Oh god, get another backstab. Well, it's the intention anyways. Oh, your spin attack is so stupid. There you go. That was fun. No goodies, huh? Just him. He was just hiding in there the whole time. Get the acid abrasive. I'm gonna go ahead and top off. These guys hit hard, and although they're much nicer than their previous patch versions, I don't want to risk it, you know? We got a letter to the family. This guy also hates Simon. But does he hate him as much as we do? Probably not. We get a Legion magazine here. How did I miss that? Alright, brother. I can get the backstab, that'd be so cool. There it is. Lovely. Alright, we dropped down from there. That fool just went crazy on us. That's okay. That's gonna burst open with an ambush as well. We'll get the backstab on him. As soon as he starts getting up, there you go. Finish him off. Go inside, see if he's protecting any goodies. Get the resplendent ergo. No, these don't open. Alright, let's proceed forward. This is where things get a little fishy. No pun intended. It gets a little tricky because you get the Marlin and all that going crazy on us. I'm coming back in here just, I don't know why, but as I'm explaining this area, out here you're going to get like projectile throwing enemies, those carcasses. You're going to see the Marlin as well, so just don't go headstrong into these things because you will die. Alright. Puppet string's the way to go if you're doing a normal playthrough, of course. You can interrupt the attacks from the fish. The carcass fish. But we don't have the luxury. We can't use anything to deal damage except the bow. But we have all ranges covered, right? So we should be fine. We should be fine. Here's a long stretch here. Watch for the Marlin jump scare. We're gonna get behind this guy if we can. Get the backstab. Fish is gonna jump up naturally. And okay, big slams. Good shot. Alright, he's taken care of. Now we're gonna make our way up here. And again, this is just great level design. Although it is more linear than most Souls-like titles, it just really ties together so well, in my opinion. It's really nice. Alright, let's grab some of these goodies over here. We got correspondence from beyond the sea. I wonder if that's from somebody that we may know. So this is how we'd progress over to the Puppet Prince Imperial Crown area. Or you can continue down this way. For more forward progression. There is a actual stargazer nearby, believe it or not. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Not very nice, lady. Who else is disappointed that you can't fight the Walker of Illusions, you can't fight Veronique, and you can't fight Lumacchio in the boss rematch? That's kind of ridiculous to me. I'm gonna die here. Or am I? Well, you're annoying. Okay, but that was the other area you can go to, and then you just progress forward. But we're not gonna do that just yet. We're actually gonna go up and around first, which took care of one of the more difficult enemies, but whew, at what cost? At what cost? We get the deep bow gesture from that letter, which means that the alchemists on this side of things were certainly in collusion with, oh, lovely. They were in collusion with some of people from the country of the morning. What's up, Shayla? Getting my butt handed to me today. Nice. Probably gonna die here. Yep. Oh my god, I didn't die. No! Gosh. I'm dead. No. Okay, maybe not. Yep. I'm a coward, and that's why I died, because I didn't go for the perfect guard. I was like, let me just hold block. But this is going to be one of those long stretches until we open up the shortcuts. And this is why this area, although I do enjoy, I love the way it looks and everything, it's my least favorite just because of the difficulty. It sucks. If you mess up, it is quite punishing. Quite punishing indeed. I can't believe I missed that item, by the way. Shit, this is, yeah, this area is tough. It sure is. I don't miss it. Get out of here. Okay, now we're gonna go up. We've already grabbed most of the things, so we're just gonna press forward if we can. And a spin? Yeah, there you go. You get backstabbed for being such a jerk. Rishu says, sup man, missed. You just finished the New Game Plus DLC with Monad Rose Sword. All bosses died in one shot. Yeah. Not quite one shot, I'm sure, but it's one attempt for sure, right? The Monad Rose Sword, Monad Sword, whatever. Monad's Rose. Such a good weapon. Good job, man. Yeah, that weapon's so much fun to use. He didn't press forward. Okay, never mind. I was anticipating, that's why I stopped my flurry early. Let's keep pressing forward so we can get through all of this. Tired of you. I'm tired of you. These enemies suck. Just die. It's fine. You don't have to stay alive. Mr. Tanky Pants. He's so tanky, man. Drop down. Gotta deal with another one of these idiots. Get the backstab. And as soon as he starts getting up, there you go. He's dead. And we've got another ambush coming through here. Good job though, Rishi. That's pretty awesome. Oh, lovely. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten how to play the game. Shayla says, yeah, I was finished with my New Game Plus 2 run with the Pale Knight and it was fantastic. Oh yeah, you finished it. Nice. That's awesome. Very exciting. I have no patience to do all this again. Alright, let's do this. Get through it. How the balls did I miss that? Friendly fire? I'll take it. Joker says, hello. What's up, Joker? Thank you so much for watching on Twitch, too. That's amazing. I'm trying to grow that community. It's been years, and I just can't get past like 200 followers. I don't know why, because I stream every time I stream on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch as well. But it's just so hard, I think, for the discoverability on Twitch, in my opinion. But thank you so much for watching on that. Thank you for listening to my rant. I want to grow my streaming community. And people like you, everybody on here is helping. So thank y'all so much. Oh, hey, here's our goodies. Can I get the backstab today? Got it. You gotta sprint for that one. They make you work for that one, guys. Alright, he's dead. Get my item. I don't think so, buddy. Ah, son of... Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna fall damage die. I didn't. Gravity. Where'd you go? You're over there just looking all cool. Backstab! Yay! Back away. Get up. There you go. Good shot. Very good indeed. You love that pale knight, which most people refer to the gun blade, right? That is, it's such a cool looking weapon, and the reload animations are so cool. I would love to try it out, but apparently it's so strong it wouldn't be much of a challenge, right? I figured that would be just a fun weapon to experiment with, but maybe not like do a challenge run. It looks cool, and I've only heard good things about it, mostly from you, Shayla. You've said how good it is. And trust me, I believe you. You're quite the knowledgeable person when it comes to this game. I guess we get our vitality up to... let's see. Let's get it up to 50, or 45. I'm not a greedy man. I'm not a greedy man. Okay, so... Why is my capacity so high? Oh, okay, never mind. Let's get up to 50. I am greedy. I'm greedy today. Cool. That's gonna help. We'll come up here, and we're going to grab all the things. Lovely. Still got hit by this idiot, which is the one I was trying to avoid. Let's try that again. Just because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. We'll just let him come to us. Shayla says yes, and if you do one charged heavy, then a second one, the second one propels you forward pretty far. So a charged heavy, then a second one. Ooh. Yeah, I can't wait to try that out, or just to use it, you know? I only used it on, like, without any fable, just in a room with no enemies. Just to be like, yep, this is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Rishi says, you can use Frenzied Amulet while fighting the mobs in the run to get your health back. What does the Frenzied Amulet do again? I don't really need that, though, necessarily, but... I want max stamina. Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Yep, that's not bad at all. Okay, I hate these guys. I always target the ones I don't like the most. Don't like you. I don't like you. Oh gosh. That's what I don't like. Get the big guy coming. This will be fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, you missed me. Oh gosh, the flurry. Oh, I'm hit. Yep. Oh gosh. Stop. He's dizzy. Okay, nope, he's fine. He's good. He's back. I've never seen all of these attacks before. I normally kill him before he does all of this rage and stuff. He's an angry boy. Oh, really? This dude's annoying. Joker says he killed me so many times that I can count no poise. I can count no poise damage. I got all of it. You're like, yeah, I'll be on the receiving end of this damage. No, he's not so bad. I've never seen all his moveset. I usually kill him really fast. I'm just so awesome. I'm just kidding. No, because I was using the Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive the first time. I was using the 2 Dragon Sword on my off-stream playthrough when I first fought him on, even though it was like New Game Plus like 2 or 3. And then I'm sure on any subsequent, well, now we're using the bow, so it's not, we can, as long as we keep range, we're good. But yeah, he's crazy. His little moves are nuts, man. His moves are insane. Go to sleep, you little crazy demons. People were saying, I did the same thing on my first playthrough, like, I'm not getting the drop for the puppet prince crown. And I'm like, no, you're getting it 100%, I promise. As soon as you kill him, you get it, so. You don't even have to pick it up, so. I did the same thing, I was like, did I get anything? Because I was over here thinking about all the lore implications, I wasn't paying attention to my drops. This is so funny because I've actually missed this, and I don't want you guys to miss it, but you can grab this item here, continue this way, and then move straight, okay? That way you can grab this other item here. Otherwise, you will forget it, and if you're crazy like me, you will go back for it. And it's really sad. Really sad. Alright, now that we're back up here, we can go down this time. This is where we met our little friend. Shayla says, I'm gonna play through Lords of the Fallen before Wukong call. Oh, Shayla, you gotta let me know how you think about it. What you think about it. I loved that game. People were just so mean to it. I thought it was great. Can you not backstab this thing? Can I not backstab? I'm gonna try and backstab. I'm sorry, it's for science. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to backstab you, but you're kind of being a jerk. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. I hope you enjoy it. That was a great game in my opinion. I absolutely loved it. If we die, it is what it is, you know? Not too worried about it. Again, if you're doing this on a normal playthrough, just puppet string them. There will be a Marlin to your right, but nothing to concern yourself with. Bro's too tall to have the backstab. I know. Her back is like way up there. I was wondering if you can. I don't think you can. I don't think you can backstab her. You only have to get the fatal attack on her. Alright, so we're going to come this way. The ice does break. We get another little jump here. It's going to be right here, actually. Oh, you missed. Alright, fool. I'm going for it. Alright. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Did the stream stop? No, not at all. The stream's going strong. The stream is going strong. So far you've liked it. How far have you gotten? Ooh, this is a weird area to be in. That's okay though. Not so bad. We can just go around. Actually, yeah, let's kill the puppet. And dodge. Dodge, there you go. Well, that was terrifying. Guess we'll save some heals for the big guy, huh? Uh-oh, whoa! Oh my gosh. I played through the first boss right before Overture dropped. The first boss, let me think here. You're talking about the very, very first boss? The, like the tutorial crazy boss that you can't beat? It's like scripted. You can beat it, but so freaking hard. Like the tutorial boss? I don't even remember the boss order in that game. Oh, or Pietà. Yeah, Pietà. Yeah, okay. You said it just as I said it. Yeah, Pietà was awesome, man. She is awesome. Ah! Why am I so sloppy? I'm trying to get perfect guards in, but... Yeah, Pietà is lots of fun. Once you beat her, like, that whole thing becomes... That whole encounter is just very strange. But yeah, it was a fun fight, I thought. I was practicing and because I was planning on doing a fist only run for Lords of the Fallen, and I beat her fists only, so I was like, okay, it's possible. It's doable. So that was like my test to see like if fists are viable in that game, and yeah, they're pretty good. You got a whole move set for them. You've even got, I think. There's certain gear that enhances your fist damage, if you will. Pretty good stuff. All right, we're gonna come down here. Is that the? Yeah. You stay up there. Try Death Stranding 2. Nah, I haven't even played the first one. I love Kojima, but I won't be playing that. Anytime soon anyways. That'll be like when things are really slow and I have nothing else to play. Can't get the timing down this. Death Stranding 2. Yeah, it's I bet it's amazing, but I haven't played any Kojima games in quite some time. Big fan, though. I love the guy, but I haven't played any of them. Death Stranding or anything like that. If you know where they're coming from, it's nice. Even if you don't have the puppet string available. Come on. Oh gosh. Okay. There's gotta be a better way to trigger him. Cool. My gosh. Now back to 4 heals. And then we got this idiot over here. Yikes. Okay. Then we get the big boy. There's so much to miss in that game, Shayla. Like, I was thinking of doing a 100% guide, but it's damn near, like, impossible. You can do it, but my gosh, there's so much stuff in that game. So much stuff. Stop hitting me for 2 seconds. Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen, the 2023 or 24 one that came out. I think it's 2023 when it came out. I really enjoyed that game like thoroughly. It was just so many items in that game. And you have to do the umbral as well. So umbral is also like a whole area where there's secrets that you can get from the umbral side of things. There's a handful of quest lines that are so obscure, like you don't know what the heck, you know, is going on. I wonder if the big guy, does he come back? Does he respawn? No, I guess not. But yeah, there's so many things you can miss in that game, and the side quests are very difficult to like keep track of. You can mess up. There's not a lot of hand holding with them, at least in the first few patches. So it made it very difficult for me to go and understand them and then be able to create a 100% guide. So I chose against it because there's just just too many things to miss, too many side quests to fail with such little knowledge. So it's rough. The game's not very forgiving in terms of side quests. Yeah, going back and forth between the realms. I want to play through Code Vein before the second one comes out. Oh yeah, I think you'll enjoy that one. Code Vein was lots of fun. Oh yeah, it's a rough like it's an excellent game, but like it's incredibly unforgiving in terms of side quests, and then like if you're trying to get all the items, it's very tough. I couldn't do it. You can use 9 pulse charges to get a free Fable charge. That seems like a lot of work, Rishi. I don't like more heals, sure, that's always good, but it's fine. I just need to not die. I need to get good, as they say. That's the only reason. Why am I screwing this up so much? Code Vein, yeah, I played Code Vein. I don't remember, I didn't do a challenge run on that, Shayla, did I? It was just a regular playthrough, I think, because I had never played it before. I don't think I did a challenge run on that one. But I did beat it. Waiting for Wukong, yeah, same. That'll be the next big game we cover on this channel. Matthias says, hey Inhuman, hope your bow only run's going well. You must pardon my absence. My old phone a few weeks ago decided that YouTube needed to have an update, and my phone, bingo, didn't have the space. Oh no, you got a new phone? Well, congrats on the new phone. Sorry I had to dish out that, the dough. But I have like an iPhone 8. So mine's bound to just die too at some point. There's gotta be a way to trigger this guy without, okay, or not, let's just get hit. That's fun. That's fun too, just get hit. But thank you so much for showing up, Matthias. Always a pleasure to have you. Grab this. Spam. I have found that a lot of games just don't live up to what I'm looking for now that I started playing Souls-like games. Oh, Shayla's becoming a Soul snob. I did yeah, just a regular playthrough, I think. Come at me, bro. Shinto. I'm assuming he just got an updated iPhone, you know? Probably like a 14 or 15. Well, that was much easier whenever you're prepared. Yeah, I did a playthrough. I don't think I did a challenge run. It was fun though. Still quite fun. That game was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. Let's level up a bit. Almost up to 50. Look at us go. Come over here. We'll talk to the old drunken man. I'm just kidding. He's not drunk. Oh, and Shayla, you were 100% right. So although, you know, there's like always that ambiguity, right? We know that this marlin, it's a giant marlin, just like the old man in the sea was trying to get. But the interesting thing, though, is that it's white, right? So it's kind of like, it's always so ambiguous, and it could be one or the other, but this is certainly a reference to the old man in the sea because of the marlin. But it's a white marlin or an albino marlin, kind of, you know, so it's like, it's interesting how they always kind of allow that ambiguity and crossover, you know? What happened? Oops. Alright, I guess we're good, right? You need a beer? Okay, he needs a beer to celebrate. What's up, Alberto? How are you doing? Alberto! Shayla says, I just get bored more easily with other types of games, but I still plan to try the Dawnwalker and maybe Witcher 4. I think Witcher 4 would be fun. Dawnwalker, I don't know. I'm not really... it's just one of those games where it's like, I get what they're trying to do, but I don't know. I just get bored. Get so bored, just like you say. And it probably wouldn't be that hard. So. Matthias, I had no choice. YouTube forced my hand. All work and no YouTube makes Matthias a dull boy. Oh yeah, you had to get... You're going through withdrawals. It happened. All the YouTube withdrawals. I must... Oh, hold on. Do I not have the gesture? So I don't think I have the gesture, guys, but there's a gesture called Beg for Life. And it says specifically, there's some flavor text around how the sweepers invented this. And it's very likely that they did it when they're fighting and having the like infighting with the bastards. So if anybody gets to Lamacchio, please try the Beg for Life gesture and see if it works. Okay, I don't file, so it literally is going to be a whole nother playthrough where I'd have to do it, but we really need to find out if that has any special effect. I think you're right. I think you're right, Shayla. Just like how Carlo could technically be Pinocchio, or heavily inspired by Pinocchio in this story, but if Dorothy continues on and Carlo continues on with her and her adventure, he might play as the Tin Man. So the ambiguity is purposeful, much like the P in Lies of P could stand for many things. Pinocchio, Paracelsus, P is the Korean word for blood, you know, so there's so many different things that it could be, and that's what I always try and let people understand, like, there's no defined role. He is not Pinocchio. Carlo is not Pinocchio. They never say the word Pinocchio in the entire game. It's not ever mentioned or written or anything, so, and his name is not P. I hate when people say, oh, that drives me crazy. He's like, well, P did this, and P, I'm like, who the hell's P? P is not the character. It's Geppetto's puppet, if you don't have humanity, or if you have humanity, it's Carlo. But yeah, it drives me nuts. But the ambiguity is purposeful, and it's by design, so I like it. Do. Casual on vacation, don't tell me what to do. You watch my show at my pace, boy. They're throwing salt on the wound. Yeah, they all the notifications like, hey, watch this, watch this, watch this. But you can't watch any of it. A peaceful solution. This is where Beg for Life would be nice.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
Ooh, I forgot your combos already. Oh gosh, he's mean. Okay, I need to just perfect guard this guy for a little bit. Okay, boom, boom, 1, 2.
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent.
That's the delay when I don't like. Okay. There you go. He hasn't done his supercharge attack yet. No, I want to get my shot up on it because I'm greedy. There you go. I will catch up on chat. It's just this guy's kind of hard to... He doesn't really give you much space. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining reference. Where, though?
Crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my...
There was a play on... Wait. On The Shining? Oh! How come I didn't see that, or I missed it? Dawnwalker's by the old devs of Witcher 3. Yep, very true. And I think it'll be good, but I don't know, man. I heard great things about the gameplay reveal, but... I don't know. Like, I'm sure it'd be good, but... It's just not a new premise either, and that kind of is one of the things too. It's like everything's kind of cliche. Vampires. I'm a daywalker, and this and that. It's like, yeah, we've heard that for 30 years at this point. Has a blade, you know. It's this attack that I hate.
You know faster enough. It's time to die.
Good try, buddy.
On to
Good
more
try.
legendary challenges, for she
Matthias says, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the next game should be Shoes of D. Shoes of D. Oh, Rishi, that's clever. The day mechanics and night mechanics are different, so it's intriguing to me. Yeah. I don't remember what, I think what happens is like at night he can like use his more vampiric powers and stuff and all that. That's what I heard, but it's like, you know, there's other games that have done that. I just can't remember right off the top of my head what they are, but it's like you're more powerful in certain stages of the day. Oh, I can't remember. But other games have implemented that. I don't know. It's just nothing new to me. But yeah. Alberto says, I just completed all the boss fights on difficulty 5. Arlecchino's insane. Oh, yeah, nice. You can probably cheese him, though, with the Legion arm. Oh, what's it called? Aegis. Trying to come up with a strategy for that for this playthrough, aside from using Leia, of course, but you can't use it on the boss rematch. I'm talking about the 100% walkthrough. Matthias says, Shayla, I can't wait for Dawnwalker, especially knowing what you know of it being made by The Witcher. Yeah, it's going to be good, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it or play it. I do not know.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
Oh, lovely.
End here.
Would you quit that? Stop stabbing me, you idiot, pretty boy. Okay, guys, I need your help to petition this on Twitter or something, okay? I want Veronique, I want Lumachia, and I want the Tyrannical Predator, all in the boss rematch. Why are they not in the boss rematch? That to me is so strange.
Crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my...
Oh yeah, I forget, Shayla, that you've played a lot of Souls-likes, but not much else. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This attack here is the worst. I don't like that combo. And here I go getting greedy again. I can't do that in this fight. And I think that's what makes this fight frustrating. Because I can't punish as much as I'd like. I have to kind of be at the mercy of this idiot. How about you take your elixir, pretty boy? Oh, that's right. That is a phrase from The Shining. I remember that now. Makes Jack a dull boy. Is your little umbrella just not gonna break? Die, fool!
On to more legendary challenges.
Now my feeds are full of French theme. Nice. Exhibition 33 took over. Oh yeah, it exceeded your expectations. Very good game, in my opinion. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, it sure does. Now you have all French stuff. That's not a bad thing. I still feel it's rushed to release. I'm not sure if you're talking. What are you talking about? About Liza P still Joker? It's not rushed. It's pretty polished in my opinion. I tried turn-based games. I just couldn't make myself try Expedition 33 because I hated turn-based. Expedition 33 was nice. I think you saw some of me playing it, but it was fun. And if you can play it pretty quickly and dynamically, it doesn't feel like you're just going through menus, which I can see is very boring. There is weapon or ergo for Arlecchino. No weapon, no amulets. Yeah, before Liza P, I only played Hogwarts Legacy, Witcher 3, and Horizons. Ooh, Horizon Zero Dawn's great.
And in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Oh, balls. I thought you were gonna throw your bombs. But yeah, we need Veronique Lamacchio and Tyrannical Predator in the boss rematch. We also need the Walker of Illusions. I mean, like, why are some of these bosses not in there? What in the hell was that combo? He linked two combos together so flawlessly. Seamlessly. Here, pretty boy. Die, you idiot, coward. That's the combo that I find the most difficult to perfect guard.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Get away from me, you idiot. I heard it, I just couldn't get the timing off. That's the one that gets me every time. Okay, gotta get this off now.
It's time for you to die.
Jeez. Ah. Can you change, sir? For him not to be in boss rematch. And he's just freaking hard. Absurd. Lamacchio's challenging, I'll tell you. He's harder than Veronique in my opinion. Oh no. Yikes, my timing is just off. I wouldn't mind if you back up, sir. I don't understand why they're not in the rematch either. It's actually quite frustrating. Oh, balls. Okay, whoops. I don't think so. Spinning around. Oh, I don't know what this attack is. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one at all. Oh my goodness gracious. You son of a... Oh. That guy's so annoying. What the hell was that attack? Did you guys see that flurry? He was like rolling around on the floor. That was awesome. It would be great. That's the reason why I love boss rematch, because you can technically practice, you know, and I really enjoy that. Ooh, that'd be cool. Rishi says, man, next time you should use Pale Knight shoot only run. I don't know the weapon moveset good enough, but yeah, I didn't know. See, if there's something like that, yeah, that's possible. Shayla, will you also be playing Wukong Fallen Feathers or no? Says Matthias. I absolutely can't wait for that game. I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas. The anticipation is eating away at my patience. I plan to, Matthias, says Shayla. Noise. W boss, all reliable? No. Boss sucks. Get away! How did he break through that? He poised through that like a boss. Pretty boy's pretty strong. Oh. I'm just gonna be patient with it. I'm gonna be so patient with this. Come at me, bro. Oh, that attack. So ugly. How did he dodge that? Who is he? Balls. You and your elixirs.
Power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as a reward for my contributions.
Gotcha, dummy. You can cover any distance with that, can't you? Okay. I'm over it. I'm gonna kill you so hard. Die! I can't get the timing. Got that timing. When are you going to try to heal? Hey guys, I'm kind of screwed, man. No, oh gosh, please stop that. Oh no! Okay, that was good. Thank you! Shayla, you're awesome! I can't! I'm panicking. Shayla, thank you so much. That was a huge one too. That was for co-op on the beach on the Ring of Betrothal farm run. Oh no. How close were we? Shayla, thank you so much. Shayla just met the super chat goal for today, which was a big one. And it was so that we can allow co-op on the Ring of Betrothal run. So today after the stream, I'm going to do like a quick announcement and let you guys know when this weekend we're going to be doing the Ring of Betrothal run. So I'm really hoping that you guys are ready for that. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't plan on doing it on the 4th. It just doesn't make a lot of sense because a lot of people have plans and stuff. So I'm thinking either Saturday or Sunday. I would kind of like to know what you guys' opinion is and when you would be more likely to join and participate. Because we'll be doing a co-op, thanks to Shayla, search for the Ring of Betrothal, which was the rarest and one of the most hidden items in all of Bloodborne. So we'll be doing that this weekend. Thank you so much, Shayla. Thank you so much, Shayla. That's what I meant to say. I'm too unemployed to give a super chat. So am I. So am I. Oh man, so Shayla says, shoot only run. You could use Falcon Eyes or Cataclysm for Legion arms. Ooh. I've never used Cataclysm, but it's pretty much a shotgun, right? That would be sick, Shayla. And we could probably fit that in too. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. What? We got Rodolfo Amigo. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. We're doing the things. But yeah, this weekend we're doing a Ring of Betrothal run that's now open for co-op, so you guys can be right there along with me figuring out how to get this thing. I'm gonna do research beforehand. I know it's depth 5, but that is the extent of my knowledge. And I love me some Bloodborne. I know quite a bit about Bloodborne, but I either forgot, I had it in my notes, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I was like, what? It said Ring of Betrothal, the Ring of Betrothal, and I have notes from, I mean, these notes are years old, right? And so I was like, what the heck is this? And I looked it up, I was like, what? I was like, I don't remember this at all. But you guys know how my memory works. If I'm not playing the game, like, I completely forget about everything. But I was like, I don't know about that, but at some point I must have researched it or something. Come on! But thank you so much, Shayla. You're awesome. It's gonna be lots of fun. You missed. Why am I so greedy? You and your elixir. Elixir. That attack gets me every time. It's a single thrust then. If I survive this, then okay, I would say I'll heal, but then he hits me anyways. Another single thrust, my favorite. Why do you insist on hitting me with an umbrella? I'm angry. I'm saving all of this. That was scary. I know I blocked that one.
You know far too much. It's time to die.
That's fine. That's fine. I think I'm going crazy. Alright, sir. Stop hitting me. Okay. No! If I die here. You know far too much. You know too much. Are you serious? He hasn't changed yet? Alright guys, we're in trouble now. I'm so screwed, guys. I tried my best, but I tried. You and your little claws, bro. Ah, I'm dead. I was in my flurry. You cannot cancel the flurry when you're doing your 6 Legolas combo attack with all the other bows coming, the arrows coming out. Shayla says, Cataclysm is fun to use on enemies that are bunched together. Ooh, you can kill several with one shot. That's nice. That'd be good for like narrow openings and stuff. I would like to use it. I've never used it before, aside from just in the training area and Hotel Krat. But I didn't really like. I just was like, okay, cool. I understand kind of like what it can do, but I didn't go in depth. You know, that's pretty awesome. Quite exciting, actually.
Really are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
You jerk. Stop! Eat that. Is that a combo that's so slow it makes it really hard for me to block? I don't like that one. Once you get the block attack with the rhythm, you're invincible. Yeah, that's the point. That's what we're getting towards. I don't even need to be invincible. I just need to be good enough to win. Because I'm not going for like flawless or no damage or anything. Lumakio's quite the jerk for me. He's a good boss, but don't know why they don't have him in boss rematch. Kind of disappointing.
An elixir of power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward.
Where the hell are you all the way over there? Oh! I need to save my heals and I need to save my Fable now. But he keeps staggering me. Holy balls, I don't know what's going on. I can't, There you go. I could not get my perfect guard going. Lumakio talks mad trash. Alright guys, ready? Heal! I couldn't get a perfect guard. I needed a perfect guard and I could have got my Fable shot off. Corey Brown says Cataclysm has fantastic stagger and it can be loaded and fired later within a time frame. Yeah, I saw that one of the upgrades is that you can like charge it or like load it like you say and dodge. So that's good. German, you are correct. Lumakio talks mad and I am going to kick his ass for it. You truly are useless. Oh, I thought you said you're truly. I'm like, Dad? Is that you? I'm just kidding. My dad's nice. He said you're truly a nuisance. I've been called worse. I am a content creator after all. Come on, pretty boy. You just love closing that distance, don't you? Spin on this. I didn't do much. How did that not hurt him as much as I thought it would? Hi, Mr. Elixir, adding all the syllables to the fancy word. Whoa there, buddy. Oh no, I was so greedy. Oh my gosh, he's getting good again. My timing is sucking. Mohammed, what's going on, brother? How are you? Thank you so much. We have met the goal. We're doing a co-op Bloodborne session, searching for the Ring of Betrothal this weekend. We'll be going over the time and the place. I'm just kidding. The place is the internet. Chalice Dungeons. Time. We're going to decide what works best for you guys, Saturday or Sunday. And we're going to be doing some things. Now we can do it co-op thanks to Shayla and Muhammad. Shayla met it all by her lonesome. And Muhammad just adding cherry to the sundae. No, 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 I missed. Why did I use that? Thank you so much, Muhammad. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing good. I used 2? That's fun. And I wasted my Fable. You guys saw that, right? Dude, his attacks are so unorthodox. Even when he's a monster, he talks too much. Bro. Slow it down, dude. I can't do anything there. Like, I don't have enough time to heal. Ah! Matthias says, praise the awesome tipster indeed. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Hope you guys are doing great today. We are trying our best to beat Lamakio, but I messed up twice. I actually used 5 Fable and I didn't do any damage. So 5 Fable equated to 0 damage. That just showed how being antsy and not having any trigger discipline can be bad. That delayed attack is quite difficult for me to recover from. No, wait, no more charge attacks for me then. That's fine. We're just going R1 spam, then fine. Too early, dang it. Oh, this is a terrible attempt. I will not win on this attempt on purpose. There's no way I'm gonna let this slide. It's so ugly. You know that I have to at least make it look somewhat good. You dummy. Praise the tipsters. I should have had enough time there. That's fine though. Go ahead and drink your elixir. Elixir.
As reward for my contributions.
I will always win. I don't give up. Just a matter of time. But Lamakio, you're gonna win this time because I'm not gonna let myself. This is a sloppy one, but at least we can continue practicing the perfect guards and stuff. Phase 2 is really what I need the most practice on. The better we improve on phase 1, the less damage we take. And we can then save them for phase 2, which is quite challenging. Whew. How did that hit me? I backstepped. Ow. I love that attack that he did there. It's a good one. Ooh. Questionable. Questionable on the timing. Oh, I might be dead here. Okay, no. I'm good. Change, please, so I can get some practice. Thank you. Okay. That's the attack that kills me every time. Okay. Yep. I'm learning you. Oh. That was terrible. Rishi, thank you so much. I thought you I thought you said you were too unemployed. Please don't overextend yourselves. I really am appreciative and I really appreciate it. I really do. It means more than you guys know and it helps so much. But don't feel obligated. Never feel obligated to do that. But thank you so much, guys. You guys are crazy today. You guys are crazy. Matthias says, well, as the old saying goes, talk sensor, get hit. I like that. Very, very family friendly. Thank you, Rishi. We're gonna kill the snail. Okay. Ooh, that was a weird one. He moved kind of weird. I mean, he just did his little sidestep, threw me off. Oh, I've got an idea. Don't do that again. That was close. Good gravy. He's being so mean right there. He says 40 RS is small pocket money. Well, no worries. Doesn't matter. The amount's not matter. It's just being very generous, and I appreciate that. Don't want to put you in a bad spot.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted
Shoot.
by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contribution.
The recovery on the charge shot is gross. It's so gross.
You know far too much. It's time to die.
That's the combo I hate. This dude's rough. I have never seen more stupidity in this game. Explain. It's because you don't like Lamacchio or you don't like my playstyle? Because you're going to get one of two answers from me, buddy. One's really nice, one's not so nice. Oh, I was in the flurry mode. Alright, I need to just... You need to get to phase 2, brother. Of course. This dude. Okay. My gosh. We got through all those big attacks, and then that was the one, huh? Have no stamina. I thought he was gonna do his fury attack. So the fury attack is pretty much as soon as he gets in your face, you go ahead and you do the guard. But man, he did his little weird exorcist roll on the floor combo. Rishi says, YouTube gives the content creator and companies to sponsor products and ads while we buy premium to block the ads. Premium users still, it still accounts for income broken up across the content creators, so it's fine. It is a lesser amount than like a pure ad, but it's, I mean, it is what it is, right? Completely with ads, because there'd be no sponsorships from the YouTube side of things. But yeah, no, you still get a cut of it. Very, very small cut, but... He was gonna do his, his fury attack there, but he canceled it. You tried it, pretty boy. That is so cheap. I'm gonna get the iframes on the roll on that instead then. I was disappointed at the damage that I did with the Fable attack. That was in phase 2 anyways. He's tanky as hell in phase 2.
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
I was in the middle of recovery. I was recovering. That was scary. He changed it up. He could have done his fury attack there. We gotta get this off, guys. Okay. Good luck, Inhuman, heading out to take this into the park. Take care, Matthias. Enjoy the park. This attack, man, is so unorthodox, I'm telling you. Such a weird attack, bro. No. Ooh, I'm dead. My gosh. Take care, Matthias. Muhammad, thank you so much again. Who's more challenging, Lumakio or the Nameless Puppet? You know, that's an excellent question. First off, thank you so much for the super chat. But I would say the most difficult out of those two, it's gotta be Lumakio. Like, Nameless Puppet, I actually was able to defeat. Like, I feel like his moves, here's the difference. They both telegraph really nicely. Nameless Puppet phase 2 is much more difficult, but Lumakio can heal, so you're having to deal tons of damage over time. His first phase, and while he's a human, pretty simple, but when he's in phase 2, he's very unpredictable. Much more so than Nameless Puppet's phase 2, in my opinion. We're gonna get him now. That was really close last time though, but... Oh no! Big combo. That's what I'm trying to do. I knew he was due for a stagger, so I've been trying to get one off. You guys, who do you think's harder, Lumakio or Nameless Puppet? I think Nameless Puppet's a really good fight, and it's very fair in my opinion. This fight, not as fair. Because he heals, he's got that crazy phase too. My recovery's too long on that, and the timing on that shot was terrible. Mr. Elixir. What's up, Slippy? I'll read your full chat in just a second, just kind of getting my butt handed to me right now. This is not a fight that makes it easy to read chat, that's for sure. I just need some room, let me breathe, please. That's cool, Slippy. You've been doing your own run. Your own bow only run. Very good, very good. Lovely. I'm getting to learn phase 2, believe it or not. When he jumps, that's the easiest thing to do, honestly, but to parry or counter or whatever. Ooh, I didn't have any stamina. That was dumb. I didn't know I didn't have stamina. This is the combo that I don't like. I don't like these combos here. Trying to heal, I'm mashing freaking square. I have so many heals. That was ridiculous. You've been streaming your own bow only run to Slippy. Watching your streams has been very helpful. Yeah, you'll probably beat it before I do. I don't stream every day. I only stream like every other day. I only stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. 3 hours a day, so you'll probably beat me to it. B says, howdy y'all. What's up, B? Shayla says Lumakio's harder. Yes, I agree. Don't know phase 2, I just dodges stuff. Yeah.
And in more ways than one.
Phase 1 is, I'm getting pretty confident in now, but he telegraphs so nicely. When I'm moving, I can't recover and perfect guard because I'm in the middle of that recovery for the dodge that I just did. So it's my bad. Very sloppy, I know. That last one was actually really good, but he didn't even let me heal in phase 2. Bad timing. It's almost better when I just go off the audio cue there.
Elixir of power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Alright. You ready?
Wait. Oh, what is happening?
You son of a mother. We got him. That was so sloppy, but it is what it is, guys. I'm sorry, I couldn't do any better than that. Not after that many deaths. Rishi says, I noticed that after the bad ending in the game, P's original eye color changes from blue to brown, similar to Carlos after the resurrection in the new body. Ooh.
I can explain. All this happened.
What do you have to say for yourself, Lumakio? You jerk.
Competition. This for the cure. But no, I must have treatment.
Punish. Right in your face. GG, says Muhammad. Thank you so much. We're not chosen. You were chosen to make me upset. Now, I don't think... yeah, there is a Stargazer down here. And then, after that, we gotta press full. This is another long stretch in this area that makes it very difficult. There's Gemini talking all his trash. He had everything. What did he have? He had a nice outfit, and that was about it. He was just a greedy guy. A greedy guy. Alright, this area is kind of fun. We've got more carcasses. Got this dude over here. Lots of ambushes in this area. One over here. The carcasses with the weapons, they attack a little sooner than the ones without. So you got to get that timing down for the perfect guard. Nice. I should have just gone with the flurry. And there'll be an enemy to the left as well. Guarding some treasures for us. Yeah, Lumakia was rough. That was a tough fight. It was a little sloppy, but those last two attempts were about as good as it was going to get for now. I did my best. I'm sorry, it wasn't the cleanest, but... He did a delayed strike there. That's no fun. Made a liar out of me. The hell's up with the lock-on? He was behind that little wooden panel and the game was like, nah, we're not locking on to that. Thermite. Good stuff. Gemini's emergency protection. Come up here. We can progress, or we can... Oh yeah, that's right. We do have to progress. There will be a point at which we go to like the actual Archon ship itself here in a few moments. The Madman's Journal. That of course belongs to Geppetto. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot all about that, guys. Where are the fishies? There they are. There are the fishies. Shoof, on the edge. My cat's going crazy. I don't know why. Should be a fish up here, right? To the left? Yeah. Very good, very good. We'll kill this one first. I'm gonna kill this one. And then as we approach, it's gonna be even safer, and they'll stop shooting eventually once we see the two puppets with the guns. We've got a fish to the right, handful of other enemies, so let's wait for the shot first. That was so close. I was in the middle of a flurry and I was trying to mash dodge, but I couldn't. Can I backstab these things? Guess not. Stay over there. We'll go ahead and heal. Should be another enemy. Oh, that's right. Forgot about you guys. I think we had an ancient disc or something, right? Yeah, another ancient disc. There's a fish. And one of those freeze dudes. Whoa. We'll grab this item, which I almost always forget. And then we're going to grab this up here. Missed me. Alright, now we're going to come back around this way. And we're pretty much safe from the shots now. What we can do is just run and grab this item really quick. And then we'll just let the ice do most of the work for us. Oh, he got me. He was stubborn. Kudos to you, that was very brave. But he became a pincushion for his bravery. What's up, son Frank? Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, I thought there was another guy. Hi. As soon as you figure out doors, we'll be fighting. And these guys' combos are nuts. Oh! My nose itches. I'm gonna fall off. Brother. Yeah, your kick sucks. What a jerk, man. Good night, man. Gonna be on your next stream. Thank you so much, Rishi. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon. You can just let him jump in the water. I don't know if he does that. I don't know of any enemies that fall prey to gravity like we do. But if so, that's fantastic. I don't know if he'll actually fall off, though. I've never seen that happen. But hey, it's possible. You're dead. Alright, so we're gonna find our way, work our way through here with no heals. Only the heals we earn. Okay. Surprisingly, there's nothing in here, which is so weird. Not even a New Game Plus. Take care, Rishi. Have a good night. We're gonna run up here and then drop off to the side of the Archon. Right here. We'll wait for this brother to face the other direction. Hey there. 1, 2. You just don't want to engage in melee combat, it seems. Get your butt down. Alright, so we're gonna run up and get this. We can always get it on the way back, but I like to get it here. I wonder if you use like peer off in the distance, if anything would happen here. I don't want to fall off all the way. Peer. Oh, it's this. There's the lighthouse. I guess nothing, huh? The longest gestures, and you can't like break them or cancel them, which is really scary. Oh, that was stupid. I almost died. Chalice, the only ones I know of are the soldiers if they're chasing you in the ice that breaks. Yeah, me too. I don't think that that guy can jump off he's gonna have like plot armor. To my knowledge. He has plot armor, I think. Alright. There's where we get the goodie and we have to work our way around. I missed the Klaus's bag there my first playthrough. Oh, really? It happens. My dad's calling away. I'm sure he's fine. I'm just kidding. Drop down here. Get all the Arlecchino stuff. Well, I'm glad you got it this time though, right? You got it your subsequent playthrough. Saeed Mohammed Faizan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all the generosity. I really do.
Do I even want to know what was in that cell?
You are awesome. Very generous. I thank you so much for that.
Probably not.
For being awesome, and I love cats. Oh man, my cats are, well, one of them just is super shy. She always stays in the back. And the other one that I have, she was rubbing up against me making all that noise earlier, but now she's sitting on the couch and she's just staring at me. She's taking a bath and just staring at me like, okay. Whenever I am not up here, she'll cry for me to pee up here because she's like, hey, I thought you were supposed to hang out with me. She thinks streaming time is us bonding. It's so cute. But yeah, she's a goof. I love my cats. So Saeed is a fellow cat lover. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick so we can end it. Okay, that didn't end it. Har har. Gotcha. No, I didn't know you were the crazy one. This is the tough one. Sorry, lady, but I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna be really cheap with her because she's actually quite difficult. Terrible timing there. Dang it. My cat brought me a present last. Oh gosh, don't tell me it was a mouse or like anything. That's just so terrifying to me. My cats are little cowards. I love them to death, but they're cowards. They would never do that. They like, if there was like spiders or anything, they're just like, ew. They never go for the kill. They are quite cowardly, my babies. I appreciate the gesture, but certainly didn't want it. Yeah, I would panic. Like, I have a phobia of mice and stuff anyways, and roaches, so if they were to somehow bring anyone that, oh my gosh, I would melt. I would absolutely melt. A dead mouse? Ooh, no. Yeah, we don't like that. That terrifies me. Remember, you know how I feel about mice. Spam! Okay, good. I was hoping the spam would get the stagger, which it did. Build up some fable. I'm killing this thing. And one more. Okay. Alright, so we can go up here first, actually. Gosh, that's so crazy, Shayla. I would panic. I would absolutely panic. Alright, I don't feel like dying here. We're gonna play this really safe, okay? I say that. I say that, and yet I'm not playing any safer than I normally would. Your attacks are so annoying. I've never learned these guys' attacks. We're gonna have a second Fable at least. B says, my cat just used to eat them. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Gross. That's funny though, but still nasty. Oh, thank you. Oh, I gotta run. Okay. These. I've never been so cowardly what I have to be. I don't feel like doing this over again. You idiot! Why would you do that? What's happening? Come here. Your stagger meter's gonna... No! No! What a weird encounter this is. That's preferable? Yeah, preferable. For sure. If they do it though, right? Going for it, guys. Sorry. It was sloppy, but it worked. I think this weapon's really interesting, by the way. Really strange weapon, in my opinion. The Evangelist Mace. The Silent Evangelists are the ones we've been killing, by the way. Alright, ready for Peer? Secret gesture activated. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but... Please give me a material. Like the highest point. I was hoping we'd find more secrets along the way. We found no such secrets. I appreciate the gesture of the dead mouse, but kind of creepy. No, my cats are cowards. They would never. I need more health. I'll get my heal here in a second, which is great. Nothing up here. Oh, I needed that desperately. I needed that desperately. Okay, good. And there's a Stargazer just around the corner. I'm okay with that. Broad Bay. Good vintage. Alright, guys. I think that's the majority of this difficult area anyways. Making some great time too. Alright, we got... What do I do next? I mean, this wouldn't... I think advance, right? I mean, why not? I mean... I use elemental quite a bit, so... Shayla says, I'm like you, Inhuman. I hate mice and other creepy crawlies. I'm good with lizards and frogs. That's about it. Yeah, remember that? The worms? Oh my, the horn worms or whatever? First off, I haven't seen them since. And the tomatoes recovered. The tomato plant that had been stripped clean of all of its leaves came back. And I was so happy about that. But the tomato plants are quite resilient. The hornworms, though, I haven't seen any since. Remember, there was over like 14 hornworms across like the 2 plants we had. And that was terrifying, and I was about to have a heart attack. But they click and make all this crazy noise, and I was like, the hell kind of creation is this? I was just shocked. I was like, what the heck is this? And it clicks, and it has like this row of serrated looking teeth. I'm like, that's gotta hurt. Like, I thought there was a fish that comes up here. Is there not a marlin that comes up here? I could have ran up the whole time and did that? There's no marlin. I'll be damned. Okay. Good to know. There is no marlin. That was the hard part of that area. That's great. Yeah, tomato plants are very they're so resilient. I can't believe how it just came back. Like, and how many times do you water your plants a day? Oh, it's over here. I water them twice a day. I water them before stream and then pretty much like after stream. I thought it's over here. Oh, yeah, it's just you. Hey, beautiful. Come here. Mice and Lies of P had me screaming. In the underground Zealoter facility, Muhammad, the mice that like scurry across the screen, I was like, oh my gosh, that was just disgusting. That I was having a whole fit there. Very, very nice. Dead. Shoot! I didn't think he hit that hard. Alright, dude. I'm pissed. You can get out of my way. Actually. The little guy was just scaring me and making me feel like, do I need to not be locked onto him? Jerk. I water my plants deeply, so once every couple of days if they're in pots once a day, but I make sure the soil is wet at least 2 inches down. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. We have little beds that one I made and the other one I just bought. And it's alright, you know? End up doing it probably like twice a day though. It's so hot here, like the little leaves get all singed. I'm trying to take care, and they've been producing so many little, we have like the cherry tomatoes, and oh my gosh, we've probably had like probably 50 or more. It's almost like every day, every other day you see, it's so cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. This thing just doesn't want to die. How much health do you have, brother? That's in 90 degree or more weather. Okay, yeah, it's been like in the 90s or 100s here. So, that makes sense. Ancient disc, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's always so hot over here. It's so humid, and it's to the point where like the leaves of most of the plants we have like get singed. Like the outer rim of the plants looks like it's been burnt, like with a match. It's nuts. It's so hot here. So hot here. I thought there was, oh yeah, I thought there was lore around here. There it is, the mayor's journal. He was knocking on the doors, trying to take care of his citizens, and lo and behold, he probably got eaten alive. What's up, Kavak? Lamacchio was terrible, actually. He's a jerk, man. He's a tough boss, in my opinion. Not only does he heal, but his phase 2 is just ridiculously strong. It can just melt your through your guard. So yeah, he was no fun, but we took him on. We took him out. Took quite a few attempts, though. Dark glasses, trim those suckers off the tomato plant. More of its energy will go to producing to tomatoes. You know, the hard thing, I was looking at that, Dark Glass, and I was actually really confused because I have like the cherry tomato plants. I cannot determine or distinguish between like I know the original one, right? But like I can't tell the difference between like the suckers or whatever, because I'd have to take a picture or something, because I can't tell the difference. Like that would be something that would be cool, because then we could take those off and get some roots on them and grow more even, but I can't tell the difference between the suckers. I'm not very knowledgeable in like planting and stuff. Shayla says, it's been 90 plus here and humid too. I water for longer than you think you need to water. Oh, I do too. Like I make sure those little bad boys, their little soil's nice and wet. We have squash. So like I have like a butternut squash that's like this big. Oh, this big. And then another one that's like maybe this big. So there's like, we have a squash plant that's growing alongside the tomato plants. And that one, the squasher, I don't know when it's time to pluck them, but they're getting now that they're brown. They have a few green lines, but they're pretty brown now. And then, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out when to harvest them. With the tomato, or the cherry tomatoes, those are beautiful. And pretty much every day I'm getting something new. So awesome. What's up, baby? Hey, Dem in the chat. That's my wife. Y'all be nice. That's my beautiful wife. Dark glasses, if you put a slice of the tomato in the soil, you get another like 20 plants from the seeds inside. Oh. Do we need peanut butter, Dark glass? Does that work with peanuts? Mohammed says, had a great time hanging out. Gotta head off. Cheers and take care. All the best. Take care, Mohammed. Thank you so much for being so generous. I hope to see you this weekend in the Ring of Betrothal Bloodborne bonus stream. Thanks to Shayla. We are doing a co-op stream. But Mohammed and Rishi were very generous in their donations as well, and they were just putting cherry on the sundae. So thank you guys so much for being so generous. Suckers grow upwards at a 45-degree angle and won't have any tomatoes on them. Okay. That's good to know, Dark Glass. Single stemming tomatoes is a caveat. You get fewer tomatoes, but they are bigger. But you don't want single stem cherry tomatoes. Okay. Single stem cherry tomatoes. Okay. Suckers will eventually produce tomatoes, though. Don't put water on the leaves or water during the day, or they'll burn. Peanut butter and tomato sandwiches, that's disgusting. Alright, ready for this fight? See, the old man in the sea thought he caught the big one. Oh, okay, that's already it. That's an attack, okay. Oh, lovely, okay. Where's the music? I need music. This doesn't seem as epic without music. I don't know your attacks. That was a grab, I'm assuming. What the balls, dude? Whoa! Lovely. I'm getting eaten alive here. Lovely. Missed me. I'm just going crazy on him right now. Come at me. There you go. I figured you out. Haha. That was a twofer. So it was 2 points of contact. That's what was throwing me off so much. And I think it's up to 3 points of contact. Peanut butter and tomato sandwiches. Oh no. Lovely. That's fun. Oh. This thing hits so damn hard. That's, and then 4, yep. I love the elite enemies. Or the unique enemies or whatever. I might be dead here. That was bad. Missed me. Oh gosh, okay. We're going for something crazy here. An epic finish, nonetheless. Oh gosh. Sure, this is BLTs are good, but peanut butter and tomato? Single stemming tomatoes equals removing suckers. So like a sucker becomes a single stem tomato. Is that what that means? That's my understanding. Or if not, if they're single stemmed, that means that your tomatoes get bigger. But you said you don't want that for some reason. Let me see again. Oh, you get fewer tomatoes, but they're bigger. So single stemming them means you're removing the suckers, which means you're going to get bigger tomatoes, but you're going to get fewer tomatoes. So far, we've got like 50, and it's been so awesome. It's so cool. The arugula grew really well too. So we pretty much made like little salads. Gotta destroy the crates. Gotta get the crates. Well, that was terrible. I hate that, Marlon. Quite the jerk. My face. Okay, nice. I get it then. I'm learning. I'm a learning computer. I thought there was a third enemy over here. Mayhaps not. Oh, it was the big guy. That's right. Now we go back to the lighthouse. And we're pretty much safe. I mean, we can go ahead and tag the Stargazer. There's really no need. We're approaching the end of the DLC, guys. Can we beat it today? I think Arlecchino's gonna kick our butts, like, so bad. I am quite afraid of that fight. I'm dreading it. We did purchase the amulet. Giant's amulet. Where is it? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, that's right. I haven't done any of the secrets yet. My bad. Oops. Okay, well, we'll come back for that. You can actually move a sucker, place it in water, and it'll take root. Then you can plant it and have a new tomato plant. Yeah, that's what I was referring to, but I wasn't sure if that was, like, you know, true or not. Rosario's on the other side of that. You know, you see things on social media like, is that real? And we get the beer. Special purification ampule. Get out of my way, chair. And we're gonna go up top. I forgot we need to do the rest of the secrets then. There's the one in the ergo mines too. Okay, this is we have gotten more tomatoes from plants that start as suckers in the original plant. Nice. Okay. So I guess it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? Like, if you want to grow more plants, you do need to remove them. But then that means you'll have some single-stemmed plants. But it kind of is what it is, right? You kind of just have to decide what you want to do there. I mean, we only have 2, so it makes sense to maybe do more.
We found it.
The Rose Estate. Alrighty.
Leia should be nearby.
Could have sworn there wasn't. Oh, I know there's an item around here. Poor Rosaria, she's all sad. She went to the Rose Estate and did not like what she saw.
Oh, I miss my old. I'm sure my.
Okay, Rosaria, I'm sorry. No, it's not sorry. Spamming the X wasn't the thing to do, huh? Rosaria. Lovely. All the little hairs in the stem will become roots. Okay, nice. Yeah, then that is something that I saw you could do. I wasn't sure if it was true. That's something we can definitely consider then. The Battle Maniacs stuff. We're gonna go to costume and put it on and take it off. That, of course, is going to allow us to get the missing keys log. Which is kind of just a joke. The eccentric one's always losing his keys. We'll drop down here, and we're right back where we started. We'll have to come back for the puzzles, of course, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll keep going for now. Why aren't I rolling? Okay, there you go. Better. What? How did I miss that? How would I have missed the key? How could I possibly miss the key? What did I do different here? In my haste. Let's go back to, the fisherman should have given me his key. Did I say something stupid? Oh, that's right. We just need to go here. Okay, yeah, let's do all this stuff real quick. Let's do all the side quests. I was so confused. I was like, the fisherman gives you the key. He gives you the key after you give him the beer. Shayla says, all tomato plants will grow the suckers between the stem and the leaves of the plant. Removing them means you have a single stem instead of a bush with branches. I try to plant my tomato plants as deep as possible so they get a better root system. Okay. Yeah, I think that's one thing we need to work on is making the beds deeper. That's just my fault because I'd never built anything like that before, so. Painter's Sky. This is a really cool thing you can do with this, with the painting, by the way, guys. We're going to go to the hotel, trigger some of the other side quests, and we're going to do every single side quest, go through the Rose Estate, and then get our asses beat by Arlecchino for like an hour. I cannot use Leia, unfortunately, so it's going to be very difficult. I'm actually dreading this fight. It is what it is, though, right? It is what it is. You devil, you. Okay, attribute damage, very nice. Okay, we have these items already. I'm not sure why they always make it to where it's like, hey, you can buy another one. A million Legion calibers, that's cool. That's about it for the ancient discs. Believe it or not. The Makio's dead.
Any enemy. No, they off. I can't. Well, I'll decrypt it. Luma, I am truly disappointed considering who the lighthouse keeper. If so.
All right, and then we'll go back. I think did I already start the mine one? I just never did it. We're gonna go ahead and place the painting here. Oh, it really is. I agree, Shayla. It's there's so much to just you can just find out just by trial and error, honestly. How come? Oh, I did do that one then. Sometimes I don't realize how thorough I can be when even though I'm like terrible at multitasking. And then the funny thing is I'm doing this challenge run playthrough. I'm doing a walkthrough with 100% where I have to keep all those things separate, and I have not been taking notes. So yeah. It's a lot on the noggin.
Is that word around town? And since you So,
That's it, huh? That's all you want. You just want some booze. I'm so glad that each of the side quests and everything and the NPCs that are needed to progress the side quests are always next to a stargazer. And the stargazer actually indicates, you know, like if there is something to close out, which I really love. Oh, there's no doubt, Shayla. And that's something that we're adjusting to as well. Like we try and look up and see like what are the timings and the ideal like weather and climate to start planting these things, and sometimes it just gets so hot. You need to lie to him as well, and then he passes away. We have the key now. Exactly. Like there's a lot of differences that you have to do like that. And differences that you have to like keep in account, because we're thinking, oh, we can grow certain types of plants at this time of the year, and it's like not ideal. We're gonna go to the lighthouse real quick, actually, guys, and put on the Giant's amulet. Once we're done with the DLC, we're going to wreck the base game. I can only imagine we'll pretty much one-shot or first try every single boss, except I suck at Simon Manus, and the Nameless Puppet usually just catches me until I get used to his phase 2. We'll go with the Giant's... Is the Giant's amulet? Yep. Roll attempt. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna RP that. We're gonna run. We'd like to run, thank you. We now have more secrets. More secret knowledge. And wasn't there something else? Oh yeah, the actual fisherman's house. And just to make it easy so I don't have to go back, we're just going to go straight to Aladoro first and then come back, and then we don't have to do any more backtracking. So this 2 keyframes thing is working, guys. We haven't had disconnections or any weird stuff like that. So I'm happy. I hope that it continues to improve. Somehow the settings that had worked for years were no longer working, and I don't know how that works, but
Any enemy. Because with more problems remain. Will the terrible truths I mean, your words, my eye may be. That's the soul.
all right. I forgot that was the last one. I was like, oh, what do I tell them? Kind of a lie. I mean, because they find out, but a lot of people are kind of dead. Most of the people are dead. Oh, okay. Local nurseries are better. Okay. I see. You see how, yeah, there's all these little intricacies, you know? But that does make sense. And of course, if they're already growing there, they're probably in some sort of, not favorable conditions, but conditions that they can at least withstand. So that's good too. We'll be skipping some of the cutscenes with Leia. Not that they're lengthy or anything, but I do want to get through, and I really hope to get through the DLC today, if we're able to. But we'll see. Arlecchino is going to be incredibly difficult. I don't know any of his guard blocks or perfect guard timing. I honestly just relied on Leia my first playthrough. So that's going to be tough. Thank you for the follow. I cannot pronounce your name, but thank you. Over on Kick, man. We'll get some humanity from this as well. Oh, do we have to read the letter actually, or what? Well, that wasn't it. You have to actually read it. Wow. That is insane. Okay, well, we got the key at least, but now we're inside. We got the additional humanity. We've gained all the humanity possible at this point. We're gonna go to Leia's hideout. Keep going. Shayla says you've got him. Shoot. I'll have to learn him from scratch. Phase 1 we'll get pretty quickly, but Phase 2, man. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with that. I'm actually a little concerned about that phase. Quite concerned.
This is something, but nice try. But fine. The truth. That's it. This moment, tell you that we have Alex, no time. Future love from we must find a way. And so, the entrance.
You left your key in haste in the underground Zealoter facility. We picked it up. We found it, Leia. Ka-ching! Pulls out his bell. You can't move. There you go. Now I can move.
Come on, we need to follow her.
This part's pretty awesome, but
Be careful.
short-lived because we're gonna have a really tough fight up ahead. Stargazer up here. It's gonna be rough, guys. Oh, can we go? Oh, we're good.
I'll kill you.
I like how intense she is. Like she's always screaming and stuff. Like I'm like, I like that. She's cool. She's very passionate about killing stuff. Guys, we're so close because what's the DLC in the bag? Everything else is downhill from here. Hey yo, thank you Mickey Lucy for the follow over on Kick. Move, Leia. Trying to read chat. We get more puppy dogs up here.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy.
I'm not. I didn't, Leia. I never noticed this little area back here.
Why have you stopped? Keep moving.
I have to loot, Leia. I'm a completionist, okay? Sorry. We got the bears as well up in a little bit. Is Lampwick and Romeo the same person? I believe that's who he'd be modeled after if I'm not mistaken. Methinks. He's mine, Leia. We get the David and Goliath amulet over here. Dim Ergo Crystal. Ow. I just hit my hand against the desk. That really hurt. Shepherd's Amulet. This increases throwables, which means a throwable run would be really fun now.
You have some skill.
I would have to
You must
spec.
have had a good teacher.
I'd have to spec into it's so interesting here why you can overheat. And I wonder if there's a point for that. There's gotta be, right? What was the purpose of that? What if we overheat and go fight the bears? I'm gonna try that. I know it's stupid, but whatever. Sue me. Okay. Come on, Leia. Because you know polar bears overheat and they die of heat exhaustion and stuff. Will this help me with them? It's not doing anything. These bears are smart too. They don't care about your play dead gesture. Oh my god, I'm dead. Lovely. In Arlecchino's second phase, I didn't ever find his timing. I used the perfection grindstone. Yeah, I did too. We'll have to get a lot of timing down with this fight. Like, essentially, we're gonna learn him beyond any any reasonable doubt. Like, we are going to have to learn him in order to defeat him. So, phase 1, though, I'm not really concerned about. I'm gonna get through that as quickly as I can, and then phase 2 is the one I care about the most. I know how to dodge. I know how to reposition for the initial flurry he does. He does it twice though, so you can sprint away, but I don't really want to do that. I do want to parry what I can, or perfect guard what I can, so it's going to be tough, because obviously I don't want to just be running the whole fight. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Yeah, run and dodge is good for phase 2, but I want to get some perfect guards in there for sure. I want to be able to confidently do it, and like if I'm really low on health. Oh, she's over there, okay. No, Leia, I might die now. You left me alone. You left Carlo to die alone again. The second time she leaves Carlo to his death. But yeah, the running is actually quite effective when he does his flurry in phase 2. Alright, we're getting things going here. Enemies, I mean certain enemies now, they, what is the purpose of this? I know I just completely stopped my train of thought, but why do you overheat here? Why would that be there? I don't understand. Like, I know I'm probably overthinking it, but that's so strange. Like, why doesn't this cause me to overheat, you know? I don't know. I know it's nothing, but at the same time it could be something, you know? But anyways, I was saying a lot of enemies now drop, you know, 3 or 4 items as loot. It's really cool. You got this, Leia.
Kill you all.
Completely disregarding the enemy behind me. That's teamwork. Let me kill him. Oh, no, I wanted to kill him. My master's greedy. Franz says, are you in New Game Plus? Yes, I am. And I came directly to the DLC, it's Chapter 5. So once we beat the DLC, we'll be going back to the Path of the Pilgrim and destroying everything in the base game. We'll finish our run. I love this fight.
The way you move, it's oddly familiar.
And people mistook that for her being, oh my gosh, it's Leia. They took Leia's body. It's like, no. She's saying that because she trained Carlo. And she's like, you fight like someone that I would have trained, but that's impossible because I don't know you. It's because she doesn't realize that. And obviously she's not aware of the time paradox. But yeah, everyone's like, it's Leia's body. They took Leia's body. I'm like,
We're wasting time.
no, that's not correct. Aren't there monkeys that fall from the sky here? Sky monkeys?
Out of my way.
Oh, good hit. What about the big one? Isn't there a big one?
This is nothing.
It's that one. It's this one. It's you. Let me at him, Leia. No, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Damn it.
Late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Leia's greedy. You would think she'd recognize the face. Yeah, you would think.
Why have you stopped?
But I think that's why also you're at this point in time, and the reason why it was later on in the game is because if you're playing through, as I believe, what I'd call the intended path of the developers, you're going for the Rise of P, I think is what it's called. Or whatever, you know, the true ending. And in that ending, he has long gray hair. Carlo did not have long gray hair, you know? So that's supposed to be like, he's familiar, but he's different. I need to survive. Leia, save your freaking pupil. These dogs are crazy, man. So she didn't recognize you because you because you have long gray hair. Carlo did not have long gray hair. So that's why. That's good too, Franz. Yeah, I mean, like, that's why she's probably like, that's impossible, because I know Carlo to be dead. So yeah, absolutely. It's a number of those factors, you know?
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be more like in that denial phase, like, wait, there's no way, you know, and maybe vocalize that. But she's probably also in somewhat of a denial because she knows that the guilt she has for Carlo still persists, and Romeo is in a similar situation, so... You know, I mean, it's a lot mentally. Not only that, but she's not in good health either, so... But yeah, he's supposed to technically, like, canonically have long white hair by that point, so... By chapter 9. I'm not mistaken, so... Or at least, whatever, you know? He's similar yet different, and obviously you can tell. She can tell he's got like a missing arm and stuff, and all that other. He's hands something to her with his Legion arm, so it's like someone that's incredibly similar yet different. Someone familiar yet. I like this this elite enemy. They're so much fun. Leave them to me. Colby says, howdy Inhuman, hope you're well. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? You know, there's a Colby Brown and there's another Colby, and so, and not a Colby, like it's a plain Colby, so I get so confused. But guess what? We are doing a bonus Bloodborne stream this weekend that is going to, we're going to be searching and grinding for the Ring of Betrothal. And because of Shayla, we're going to be able to open that up to as a co-op stream. So if you're able, either Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to make the announcement today. We're going to be putting that together, scheduling it for this weekend, and we'll be hunting for the Ring of Betrothal. So now it can be a co-op stream, so anybody that's watching can also participate and help me find the Ring of Betrothal on my 100% file, and we're going to be using it. So super excited about that. But yeah, I wanted to let you know because I know you're my Bloodborne hunter, bro. I'll let Leia do what she needs to do. She rages out here, and it's really cool. I'm trying to make her do that. Here. That's so awesome.
I just need a moment. Go.
Depending on your humanity would affect the hair color. Yep, that's correct. So the more human you are, which I believe is the intended, like, true ending and path, you're gonna have long hair and gray hair. So I think that by then you would have that, and that's why by the time you meet Leia in the past, you look slightly different. Think of it like whenever you are summoning a specter in a boss fight. When you summon a specter, you have somebody with long gray hair, longer than your hair in its longest, in the base game anyways. And so that specter is just you in the future. Someone that is a human, you know, the reawakened Carlo, if you will. With even longer hair. That's why he uses the same boss weapons that boss has, with the exception of the Anguished Guardian. I don't know why, but it's just...
Keep moving.
So yeah, exactly, Franz. We are Leia's Spectre. She made a wish, you know, probably like star fragment wise, and that's how we are the Spectre for Leia in the DLC. Very true. Excellent. Excellent, Franz. That's an excellent observation. That's exactly the point I was trying to make. And that's what happens at the end. The sun rises with P and he disappears right after. Yep, exactly. That's the wish she made. And you can find that her last final words and wish were actually in the Eventide Hotel Krat area. Colby says, sweet. Never actually got that one myself. I hadn't either. You know, it's been so long. I had notes in my iPad saying like, hey, this would be a great idea for a stream. And I was like, wait, why haven't I scheduled this yet? And I was like, what is the Ring of Betrothal? I don't even remember. So I must have either known about it or researched it forever ago. And I was like, wait, this is crazy. Let's let's do this. So heck yeah, we're gonna be doing that this weekend. Yeah, I agree with Franz. Like, literally the reason why you're here is because of the wish. That's why the butterflies guide you along that path. And essentially, you're her specter. Because you're coming from the future. The Spectre has always come from the future, as I've explained in my other lore videos, showing that the Spectres are future versions of Carlo. They have even longer hair, and they're successful in their journey because they have the boss weapon that you happen to be fighting with. Every single time. Except for the Guardian, for some reason. I always thought it was a memory of Romeo. Yeah, a lot of people think it's Romeo, but it's not, because they look quite different. They look quite different, and it's literally Carlo with just longer hair.
Romeo, you never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Is there nothing? There's nothing down here, right? I've tried every single gesture I could here too, and nothing. So yeah, a lot of people think it's Romeo too, which is another good theory. I don't necessarily agree, but I think it's Carlo from the future. But who knows? I could be wrong too. Can't believe they killed children too. It's so annoying.
The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
We're gonna kill these enemies just so I can get some Fable. The heck? Go for the backstabs. Alright. Those enemies have quite annoying attacks if you let them attack you. They have ranged attacks and everything else. They're no fun at all. Whoa, whoa, where'd you come from? You have health. Must have been the one up ahead. Colby says, I think I like the narrative themes of fighting with Romeo, but I definitely see the future aspect too. Yeah, I mean, they literally use that same concept for the DLC. A wish being granted forms a specter from a different timeline to help you. And that's literally what's happening in this instance. Where we have Carlo acting as the material form of the wish for Leia. The moment the sun rises, which is what she wanted to laugh one more time in the sunrise with her people. She didn't laugh, but they were all reunited. Watch the sunrise, and Carlo immediately disappears, just like in a normal playthrough. Whenever you use a specter and you beat a boss, the specter disappears immediately. It's like your wish was, please help me beat this boss. And once that wish is satisfied, then they disappear. So I love that. I think that's so amazing. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Oh, he looks cool. He looks really cool. I see. I think I'm convinced. Yay! I got another one, guys. Just kidding. Colby, I can't fool you. You're too smart. You guys know much more than I do. I just try and put it together as best I can. Most of the enemies in the area just ignore you. I always kill them. I kill them too, because I mean, like you say, mercy killing. I might get hit here. Fudge! He closed a lot of distance there. Oh, mama. Why don't you just die? Like, it's not that hard, bro. Just gotta let go of all that anger inside. Do. Sorry about that. I just need to look around real quick. Can you see? I know it's super small. Dang it, yeah, you probably can't. Okay. Can you guys find Carlo and Romeo? While I'm reading chat. Friend says, I really hope we get to know more of the lore in the Wizard of Oz game. I really want to know what was Gemini before being in the lamp. Yeah, it's hard to say. He probably was another one of Leia's dude bros. Another one of Leia's peeps. I need to write something, guys. I'm sorry. I'm putting something together. Do you guys know? Do you see Romeo and Carlo? Golly. My allergies. That'd be a good one for that. Okay, sorry. I had to write some notes down. I got some inspiration for a video. But anyways, yeah, so if you look directly at the painting, it's really hard to see, but just look at the tall dude. That's Valentinus. So I'm going to point, boop, that's Valentinus right there. That, where my ear is, would be, I think that's Leia. That's the mom. That could be Sophia, I can't really tell. But here, where my ear is right now, covering, right there, that's Carlo, and to the right of him is Romeo. So it's Romeo and Carlo right there. Boop, boop. I'll put him in the center of my hat. There you go. Carlo and Romeo right there. I wish there was a monocle, a way to actually zoom in. It's so annoying you can't zoom in this damn game. There needs to be either a photo mode or a spyglass like in Bloodborne, but there's not. B says, oh gosh. B says, from the island memory, he definitely knew Leia. As in a memory, it says, Gemini, get rid of him. Exactly. I think he was, Gemini was probably one of her former Stalker apprentices. Yep, that's what I think too. Yeah, I've thought that since then. I thought in the DLC we were gonna learn more about him, but alas, we did not. And they also removed her version of the lamp. Here I thought that it was, you know how it's not in the, you know, in Disney and whatever, it's Jiminy, right? Like Jiminy Cricket. Here it's Gemini, like Gemini, spelled Gemini, right? Which indicates that would be the reason for like twins. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why there's going to be a monad lamp that Carlo has and Leia, and that explains there's a duplicity there. But they didn't really play on that, and they seem to have removed it as well. So I don't know. From the promotional materials to now. So I was like, well, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, we got some elite enemies, if I'm not mistaken, in the kitchen. Yo, oh my gosh. I don't know why I did that. I panicked. I panicked. Shoot. Alright, big guy. I need the big guy. Come on. There'll be one more. The chef. I'm on the wrong thing. I can't get the timing of that. It's weird. Roll one more time, clown. I dare you. Just try it, you idiot. You big buffoon. Alright. That was annoying. Yeah. Gemini was gonna say, like, I was her apprentice too. But it's like, because he can never finish what he's saying. He's an idiot. Gemini is so annoying. He's a cornball and he's so corny. I'm like, bro, you could literally make this easier for all of us. He's gotta be dramatic. That's Gemini for you. I always come over here for no reason whatsoever. I also want to know what happened to Sophia and Carlo after the true ending. Well, Sophia's gonna stay in Krat. She says that in her letter, the letter that you can find in Geppetto's office. And she's gonna embrace that newfound humanity. Gemini says he was in the Relic of Trismegistus when we enter. Yeah, he's been there too. Yep, he sure has. I mean, it's so awesome because there's definitely something there. But I never really, aside from the apprentice thing, I was like, I don't really know what else to go on, and I never made a full-fledged video on him. Alright, man, our stats are looking good. Really, really good. The heck? Whoa, he was holding his right weapon and then he immediately went with his knife instead. That threw me off. I've never let him attack before. gonna rain, guys. Gonna rain. We've got this guy up here. I wonder if I can get him from this angle. Haha! B says, yeah, it doesn't show after. Does Carlo give his ergo to reactivate her or just pass out? Yeah, no, he just passed out. He's not dead. He's not dead. He just passed out because he's eepy. He was just a little eepy. Shay, this is, I'm still mad that they left it at Gemini saying, I remember I was, yeah, it's so dumb. Like, it just makes me not like Gemini that much more. Such a freaking cornball. That footage, they got corrupted too, so I'm so upset. I had to go through another playthrough. I'm like, unfortunately, in this, on this playthrough, I'll be able to record it again. I'll just remove my bearded face and mute myself so I can record it again, because I'm like, come on. I messed up on that. Oh, hello. Oh gosh. Dark says, I'm watching your Wukong walkthrough right now. Very good, by the way, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Black Myth Wukong was a fantastic game. It's a shame it got robbed title of the Game of the Year because it's Astrobot. But hey, it is what it is. I think that's a fantastic game. I'm doing a 100% walkthrough on this one slowly but surely, but it's hard to pump out those episodes once a day, especially when I have the other things I gotta balance. But I am going to do another one today for sure, at least one, so that you guys can continue on and finish up the Zealotr Underground facility at the very least and jump into the Ergo mines. So I'll do my best. Who plays Astrobot? I think Astrobot's fantastic. I don't think it's Game of the Year. I never played that version that won Game of the Year either, but I was like, come on. I honestly thought that was just a scam. Okay, sir, what the hell? I opened up with all the stuff. He did not like me opening up with all my Fable attacks, I think. I'm blocked again. I'm covered. I'm trapped. Yeah. I'm trapped, man. German says, I liked the true ending from Wukong. Oh, me too. Shayla says, I sure haven't. Shayla has not played Astro. I played the Astrobot that came with like the PS5. Oh, it was fantastic. I think it was great. But I mean, it's not Game of the Year great. It's just a damn near flawless kind of like platforming type experience, and the only game in all of the PS5 library that makes use of the DualSense controller, whatever the hell it's called. Well, that was annoying. Let's do that again, shall we? Alright. Gosh, that was ridiculous. Can't believe that elite just melted me. And all I was doing was healing the whole time, so... That's my fault for not getting brave enough to get those perfect guards in. It's raining, guys. I had no clue it was gonna rain today. Pieces, yeah, BS is what I say to that. Yeah, I do too. Black Myth Wukong was just a superior game in every way. Yeah, the Popo bot was a jerk, man. I hate how freaking wide this guy swings. It's so annoying. He's got such a crazy delay too. These guys were no fun to fight in the Alchemist Isle. Where's your stupid brother? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's try that again, shall we? Except this time let's not die. Oh gosh, that was a gigantic strike of lightning. I don't know if you saw that. Alright, Popo bot, activate. This guy was ridiculous, man. I'm just gonna fight him normal. I don't want to fight you out here. Are you kidding me? With the balls. What is up with this enemy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's raining so hard right now. I'm like, I didn't know it was supposed to rain. We have to go out today too. I can't believe how hard I'm like, what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna change my grindstone just for that fight. Colby says heard the thunder. See, I wasn't lying. It's actually scary. I just can't believe how much he's hurting me. You're doing so much damage, but it made barely a yeah, I don't know how I did a fully charged, like I used all 5 Fable that first attempt. He didn't even care. I'm gonna go for a backstab, but yeah, of course not. The heck? Like actual thunder cracking out there. Like, you know how it's like quack quack. What has happened? Really windy outside too. Colby says, I hated this enemy. He's relentless and so delayed. He hits so hard. Yeah, he's just a jerk, in my opinion. These guys are no better. At least they die though. That's the difference. Oh gosh, more thunder. I hope it didn't mess with the stupid connection. You know how every time, like infamous for weather killing my streams. If it gets to where the green screen's showing up and I'm looking all weird, I'll turn on the light too, but let me know if that starts happening. If the green screen or I start looking all weird, I'll fix it. It's raining so hard. It's smacking against my window right now. Well, now I'm pissed. What are you scared of? Oh god, that was scary. can't get out of this thing. Whatever I'm in. I can't get out of here. I can't believe this guy, man. I cannot believe it. I'm like having a full-fledged boss fight with this thing. I don't care about the lost ergo. That's not really important. At this point, I have everything maxed out that I need to get maxed out, so I'm like, a little advance won't hurt, I guess. Good gravy, man. That police bot is super annoying. Quite annoying indeed. What is this with torrential downpour? Well, that was weird. The blood squirted out of this guy. That was gross. Cool. Your combos suck, dude. Just gonna put it out there. I can't handle this guy, he's insane. This is Arlecchino's right-hand man. Dodging so much, I feel like a chump. That guy and the mining robot are the ones they could have adjusted and left the others alone. They're the only ones I had issues with. Yeah, that mining robot was pretty crazy too, but he's got this, at first it's very unnatural, but it's a very, very clear telegraph that it's as soon as the little head goes back, that means that's your time to initiate your guard block, your perfect guard. Which of course is not normal because you're anticipating something to be striking forward, and so it throws you off. But it's as soon as the joint moves back, then it's time to perfect guard. Only reason I'm killing these guys because I want the Fable. Super cheap though, man. That's actually quite frustrating. Your back is so narrow. They have a really narrow, fatal backstab kind of window or little hitbox. German says the storm from my side has gone to your side. It seems that way. It is a cross. What do you call it? Cross-national, international storm. Yeah, can I get out of there? Thank you. Those delays are just ridiculous. Let me breathe, fool. I did not mean to use that heal. Thank you for following Juice World. I'm gonna be a coward. That didn't even work. Being a coward doesn't work. I died to the mining robot more than most bosses, to Shayla. Well, I died to this enemy more than freaking anything I can imagine. Well, I'm just kidding, but because the Anguish Guardian thing destroyed me, but I cannot believe this single enemy has caused me this much issue. That is incredibly frustrating. This one silly enemy. I can't get his timing down either. His delays are just nuts. Like he'll, instead of like initiating the shoulder ram the moment he ducks his shoulder, he gets his shoulder prep and then he moves. It's like a weird, crazy stagger. It's like, wait, what the heck? Oh, I'm angry. Trying to get to Arlecchino. I'm gonna get the Shinto knocked out of me, yeah. Really frustrating, I agree. I am quite frustrated with this guy already. Delay there, for example. Like, what the hell is that combo? That's nuts. Your fully charged shotgun blast knocks him back. I can't use Legion arms though. I die here. Jeez Louise, you rat bastard. That was annoying. Shay, this is, I ended up cheesing him and using throwables. You can't with your challenge though, exactly. Yep, you know it. I had to fight him with the, but man, I cannot believe how tanky he was. Well, we started getting a little bit more familiar with his, the guard timing, but sheesh. That was relentless, man. I am disappointed. I think we're only going to be able to get to Arlecchino before we can actually take him on. So it'll be another stream for us to finish Arlecchino and then jump back into the base game, I'd imagine. This is Leia's letter to her father. Nicely done, thank you. That was so sloppy, but hey, at least we somehow came out on top. We get more humanity from that.
Tina's in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess.
Sisters, daddy.
Bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
I wonder what his sea monster was. The sea monster that was referenced by the Grand Master. That was quite interesting. He said, hey, oh, my sea monster's on its way. Like, what could that be? That was really, really interesting. No items here? It has more HP than Arlecchino. It's got so much HP. I guarantee it's got more HP than his first phase. That thing is way too strong. Colby says, it's not about the ones that miss, it's about the ones that hit. Yes. Quite true. Quite true indeed. What the hell? I will Legolas you. Let me get one of those dopey fools. Ah, that submarine he built. That's interesting. But he almost made it seem like a threat. Maybe they were just coming from the submarine. It's not about... I took it as he built the submarine for Manus. Interesting. Interesting. That's really cool if you think about it. I hope I don't get attacked from the left. No, I don't. That means the enemy that's on the other side of the bookshelf is barely aggroing right now. That's great. Nice. I usually come from around this side. I lack the patience to deal with you fools right now. It could very well be the submarine. That is a really good theory. In New Game Plus, there's some pretty cool stuff in this area where there's like initially an empty chamber. Well, there's no empty chamber in the New Game Plus, so you'll see some goodies instead. It's going to be in the upper area. There's going to be a chest. Very similar to this like this, but there's a chest. Got the backstab. Love that. I don't want to risk it with this one. Alright, now we can go up the ladder. Actually, this is the thing right here I always almost forget. This is the chest. Should give us a +1 something, if I'm not mistaken. Some amulet. I think. Courage amulet. Never mind. Never mind. What does that do for us again? Courage amulet. Show yourself. I didn't get this last time in my other playthrough. I got it on my off-stream file. Enhances pulse cell charge when discharged. I'm dizzy. Okay, where do we go? Over here. Alright, that was annoying. This is Lady Antonia. Her name is Antonia Saraceni. And that is Lady Antonia. There she is. In the flesh. We'll drop down here really quickly so we can activate the rest of the opening. This little puzzle here. Move the bookshelves around. Bookshelves, bookcases, whatever. Radiant Ergo Crystal. We got some crazy platforming coming up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not so bad. Ooh. Surprised there's no ambush right there. That would have been ideal. We do have a powerful enemy coming up. This guy's no fun. I like his little hat. And what weapon is he using, everybody? That look familiar or what? Lovely. You're dead now, brother man. Get the Rose Garden key. Can scratch my elbow now. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I had an itch the whole time I was fighting him. It was super taxing and challenging. Added to the challenge. Go this way. We finally made it through. Heavy doors. So heavy. You know, I always thought this was interesting because she has a little rose in her hand, but you can't do anything to it. You can't pose at it or anything. It does remind me of the puzzle and the exhibition or the grand gallery thing. But there's nothing you can do. I've done every single gesture I can think of. Oh, last battle. We've done everything though, right? Yeah, I think we've done everything. Puppet, whatever, Master Slayer. It's one of the weapons you get in the base game. The live puppet's axe. Blade. That's insane. Never used that weapon. Let's level up real quick. Something puppet axe? Yes. something puppet axe. The live puppet axe. Okay guys, let's give it a few attempts. I'm terrified. It's usually the time I end my stream, but I'm gonna keep going just for a little bit. Give it a few attempts. We'll do what we can. We'll watch this cutscene because it's kind of epic. What a weirdo.
There's the legend I faced before. Shut up, you filthy puppet! No.
He's huge.
I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice?
Time for the easiest boss. That's right, B. We'll do this first try.
And who might you be?
I'm the one that's going to defeat you.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Okay. Ah, he moves so crazy. Stop hurting me. Look how much damage we've done to him. Oh, my nose itches. I'm so dead.
Exit my stage.
Oh, I thought phase 1 was going to be easy, but I'm doing no damage to him whatsoever. Damn. This is going to be so hard.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and
Let me do this.
nothing but talk.
What the hell? I can't even heal. I remember being, Colby says, I remember being like, Arlecchino's a really great background villain, not knowing he was the final boss of the DLC. Indeed. Arlecchino is that guy. Frackin' hard. I'm going perfection because I just lack the skill right now. Anything else? Dude. There's nothing else I can do, actually. Shayla says, I beat him pretty easily my first 2 playthroughs, but he took about 10 tries my last playthrough because he kept doing things I hadn't seen before. Yeah, I love when they do that. They're like, let's try this. New techniques.
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Good God. Stop it! Let me heal. You evil puppet. I can't even heal. Evil puppet. I hate the blood pool here. It makes the fight very hard. The blood pool? Does it distract you or what?
Tick-tock, Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be
Where's your relentless, never-ending combos? Let go, you fool! Ah, I tried, but I'm just so greedy. I'm going for it. I don't care. Ugh.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Let me breathe.
My stage.
This dude's relentless, man. So Saeed doesn't like the blood pool. Shayla says, Colby, most people feel the same. I'm one of those old, odd people that find the bosses that others find most difficult easy, and bosses many find easy, I find difficult. Yeah, That's just because our playstyles are so different, and that's kind of neat, in my opinion, how you can have like such a different experience. I can't rely on this, guys. This is not gonna be it. My damage is just not where it needs to be. I'm not doing any damage to him. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. There's nothing I can do. I just gotta get good. Rodolfo says, you're amazing, man. Greetings from Argentina. Thank you so much, Rodolfo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for subscribing earlier. I really appreciate that. We are struggling for this fight, but we're going to beat him, and once we do, we'll destroy the base game. The base game will be an absolute walk in the park. But thank you so much for the compliment. I don't feel like I'm doing very good right now, but once we learn his move set, we'll be fine. Pretty much everything is a double hit. Boom, boom, yeah. Every time he spins, anyways. That's so crazy, man. Shayla says, like, I killed Millennia my second try, but Magma Worm and Volcano Man took 10 tries. Borealis took 20 plus. Shayla says, hey, Rodolfo. Muhammad says, nah. Oh, wait. This is the comment. Went away. Muhammad says, nah. Millennia made me scream. Had at least 200 tries. I destroyed Millennia as well. And I got to her second phase very easily. And then the second phase was so cheap because she replenishes health and you're poison. It's just so dumb. It's just one of those like artificially difficult fights. B says, kind of a thing for us all. I think one boss is easy for one. The toughest one. Give up on this game kind of deal. Yeah. It can be really challenging. Where you're like, wait, how is this even possible, right? Oh wait, how did this go up already? I hate how easy it goes away. What is happening? Oh, I must have pressed L1 and triangle, that's why. I was like, why did I do that? I should have flipped away. Millennia seemed predictable. Oh, she was incredibly predictable. I remember I no damaged her the first phase like repeatedly, and then second phase gave me a little bit more trouble, but she telegraphed her moves really nicely. The perfection grindstone does not last very long at all. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here, guys. This boss is really challenging. I need to increase my damage output. I won't be able to get off any shots that aren't R1 shots. Let me breathe, you bastard. I can't get anything in here. Okay, there you go. I thought I had the timing for that. Are you just gonna keep going? Okay, that's cool. I was mashing triangle. I don't know if you could hear that. I was like, getting to her was harder than fighting her. Her level was alright. I enjoyed her level though. Nah, her second phase was pretty cheap in my opinion. I didn't enjoy that at all. Yeah, I can't use my Legion arm, Shayla, just like you're saying, so this just makes for a really tough fight. And his moves, man. I can't get any charge shots off. There's nothing I can do there. He strings together those two combos every single time. So he strings that together, and that is so hard for me to continuously be able to block. Because if you're not perfect guarding it, it's breaking through your health, and then you can't heal, so eventually you're gonna die. So it's like, oh my gosh. He has all these weird little feints and staggers and spins. Yeah, this is gonna be so annoying. Better learn this guy here. See, I'm trying to figure out like what to follow. I'm watching his elbow, I'm watching different parts of him, but like that stagger there, it throws me off every time.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Those repositions that he does is so hard to track. There's that combo I don't like. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
We said farewell to his arms. Now, what does
I couldn't get a perfect guard off, not once. I was trying desperately to get a perfect guard so I can get Fable and then do the attack to reposition, but that was not happening. Shayla says, but just think how you'll feel once you defeat him. If. This one's tough. That first phase is just ridiculous. I didn't remember it being that hard. On my off-stream file with the 2 Dragon Sword, Mona's Rose, or Asia Dragon Crescent Glaive, I've just destroyed phase 1.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
My god. Okay. I am gonna heal just because I'm not planning to beat him. I just need to be able to learn his moves. There you go. As soon as he comes down there. Ah, I was trying to just roll out of that one. All those moves, man. Like his when he spins, it's just so hard to read. That's crazy. I have a heck of a time reading him. Oof, this guy's tough. He didn't continue the flurry that time, which threw me off. Arlecchino, would you shut up? I think I got him down to like half. And this is the easy phase, guys. That's the hard part. Shayla says it would be cool if you get those blades too. I know. Shayla says there's so many cool weapons they could have given us. I agree. The fact that they didn't give us a weapon was quite interesting. Look, it says help Leia to initiate a cooperative battle. I know. I can't. B says at least the devs aren't the cruel to put a timer on this fight. You know, the whole TikTok line. Yeah, I know. Shayla says not if, when. Thank you. That is correct. Very right. Very right. I know I do feel a little robbed on the weapon front. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I certainly get it, because all the major bosses give you their boss ergo, and then you're able to forge a weapon out of it, even the nameless puppet. So it's very interesting that Arlecchino didn't have one. But maybe it's because that's... But I mean, no, I don't know. If you think about it, though, from the story perspective, you can't use or obtain his boss ergo because he's not dead. So from a lore perspective, it makes perfect sense. You never killed him. You defeated him, but he's not dead. That's why he's in the base game. So his ergo is intact. So that's why you don't get his boss weapon, because you never kill him, you just defeat him. It's that combo right there. Get away from me, you idiot. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, so it's boom, boom, boom. So it's 3 hits. So yeah, so you never kill Arlecchino. I mean, so that's why you don't get his boss ergo, but that's why you don't get a weapon, canonically speaking. But yeah, I would love a weapon as well. Shayla says Veronique's hammer. Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. The fact that they're not in boss rematch is blasphemous to me. Tyrannical Predator, Veronique, Lumacchio, they should all be in the boss rematch. And I've been messaging them like once a day, like, well, along with like some other stuff, so it's not super annoying, but I'm like, hey, boss rematch. But I have no following on TikTok, on Twitter, so it's like I'm just trying to get somebody to notice it. I'm like, please. It's like not a complete experience without all the fights. That's the bump. 1, 2, 3. We learned it.
We said farewell to his arms. Now, let this slice off next.
Oh, I was like trying to dodge rolls. So annoying. B says, first time I did call her as it was her fight. I was there for moral support, really. Oh yeah, that was all her, man. Marchiona's blue orbs. Ooh, like any kind of like, that would be like an advanced based weapon. That'd be sweet. That'd be really sweet. Instead of, she gave us Wolverine claws, which serve no, like there's no connection there. It should have been like a tendrily weapon that uses like the puppet strings.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Let me breathe. It's this flare right here I don't like. Doom, doom, doom. I'm gonna heal because I'm jacked up right now. Scratch my nose. Wait for him to start attacking.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
I don't know the timing on that either. Oh, what a nasty man. What a disgusting, nasty man. You don't get boss aggro from the two-faced overseer either. Yeah, I know, and his bone axe would have been nice. That would have been really cool. He's got like this really cool bone axe. It'd be like the first like non-mechanical type weapon. B says, ah yes, but in the main game, if you've done the DLC, you should get it if you kill him in the chamber. That'd be cool. It'd be cool if they tie the DLC like that. Like, you can't get any boss weapon from him if you kill him on your base game unless you've already killed him twice, and you know, which would be the DLC as well. That'd be awesome. Rock says, hi, you already have his weapons. One in the first strength sword and the second is Romeo's weapon. One is the first strength sword. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the weapons from the base game. Not quite Romeo's scythe, puppet scythe, but... But yeah, pretty good comparisons for sure. Because it does look like the strength-based weapon with the serrated edge. Shay, this is so close on that one. The first strength sword doesn't have a serrated edge, though. There is a strength... isn't it? Oh, no, I'm saying Flamberge. I'm getting Dark Souls 2 mixed up. There is a sword that has that, I thought. Ooh, I don't have anything in this file. I thought there was a sword with a serrated edge. Age is what I was going to say. I don't have all the weapons in this file. Which is terrible, because it doesn't help. It doesn't help us whenever we're trying to have those conversations. I should just do that on the other side. He gives us plenty of time with his little cocky greeting. He didn't respond whenever we greeted, which was mean.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Back away. There's a follow-up there, didn't he? No, okay, no follow-up this time that killed me last time. Heal.
Why risk your life for another? How did you even conceive of it?
Oh, the jerk. Just the saw blades? Okay, Man, that's weird Mandela effect for my brain then. I can just get to phase 2, then I'll have hope. Oh, I know that combo now. I know that combo now.
We said farewell to his arms. Now, what to slice off next?
Go ahead.
Time to exit my stage.
I'm gonna get him to phase 2. There are weapons. These are weapons with serrated edges. Bone cutting saw blade, the puppet ripper, and the 7-coil spring sword. 7 coils. I don't think I have half of those. Not on this file. The clock sword is always cool too. I don't have any of the cool serrated weapons. I suck at this game. I hate when he says ouch. Who says ouch? Arlecchino or me? Probably me, right? The Two Dragon Sword. Does it have serrated edge? Best weapon ever.
Romeo's on the clock.
Ouch. I'm just kidding. Is that me?
Nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
Monad Rose Sword. Or, oh, the Ouroboros weapon's amazing too. I've never used like half the weapons in this game. I'm just such a simple man. Like I use the ones that are effective for the walkthrough. I use the Two Dragon Sword once I found out the parry was unique. And that's just... Oh, Grunting Phantom over on Twitch says that's so much damage indeed. Indeed it is. We're learning his phase 1, so... Arlecchino, like, you don't hurt me. Yeah, he's just a jerk. He's laughing the whole time.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Get off me.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Is he weak to blitz? I don't know. I can't do much damage to him right now anyways. But I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. What's the timing on this? I'm dead. I'm over here healing the whole time. Yeah, I think he is. I think he's weak to blitz. Electric blitz. But I really don't want to get in the habit of using that for phase 1 and then on phase 2, which is way more difficult, having nothing, you know? And that's also why I want to switch back to perfection. But yeah, I guess he's slightly weak to it, I'd imagine, because he is a puppet. But yeah, if I start using it and relying on it, then I'm not gonna have anything in phase 2. Sure, this is you're getting better each try. Sometimes I can recognize certain things a little bit better, but execution's still flawed. I am a little fatigued though. I'm beyond my normal stream time. I got greedy there trying to do a 3 Fable.
Why risk your life for another? How could you even conceive of it?
This combo I'm not used to. I'm not used to that uppercut. I'm really... Oh, he taunted me? Oh, no, he didn't. No, he did not. Just taunt me. Okay, I'm pissed. Now I'm going to do some mean things to him. The perfection grinder's been carrying me. We haven't used it much this round, this challenge run. We've been perfect guarding like some mofos. But I am going to use it in phase 2. I'm going to get him to phase 2 today. I will not be beating this today. Because I need to end the stream. I gotta eat and stuff. What the balls? How did he just continue so quickly from that? That was so weird. He had like no pause. Oh, now I have to. Yeah, now I have to whip his butt. Had to get him to phase 2 at least. That attack is so strange for me. So he goes one direction, and then he goes with the uppercut, and he spins the opposite. That throws me off every time. Okay, we're getting him to phase 2. Now you gotta get him. Yeah, Perfection Grindstone, honestly, it lasts so... the length that it lasts is so short. You have to apply it in like a strategic way anyways if you really do rely on it. So it's like, I don't want to... I'd rather just rely on my own perfect guards and timing and be able to deal a little bit more damage. But in this boss, I feel like he's phase 2. I don't really want to... I don't want to do this so many times and then get to phase 2 and die 100 more times to learn that phase. Because the next stream's going to be an absolute disaster anyways. Once I get past him though, it's cake. Once I get past him, the base game is in the bag. That combo right there. That's the combo we don't like. There's a mile away there. Quit licking your blade and come over here. It's that combo. That's the same combo. That's the one that kills me every time. He spins like 2 times, but with that weird jump, it just throws me off every time. Okay. That was better. Perfection Grindstone will certainly help us though in phase 2. Phantom. There's no doubt about it. Because this is one fight that I'm not going to learn until I have to beat him at level 5 in the boss rematch. We've learned plenty of DLC bosses in this round. Like, okay,
And you appear to be nothing but talk.
I don't care to learn this idiot. This clown. He didn't continue with a crazy flurry there. I don't understand what causes that or changes that.
Conceive of it.
Try dodging the final attack. Yeah, I don't typically dodge unless it's something that's pretty much the timing's so tight. Otherwise, I do like to learn the perfect guard timing. Because you're invincible. If you can do, like, once you learn the perfect guard timing, you can literally negate any damage. So it is a superior option, always, in this game. But it's much harder and more risky, because if you don't nail it, you're in trouble. See that? He's gonna start right there. There you go. But the perfect guard also interrupts him like crazy. I'm greedy. That's my fault. So greedy, guys. I'm sorry. He's just laughing. Glad he's having a good time. That was cheap. He's doing it again. Yep, he did that combo again. That's the same combo that's killed me every single time. That's his little berserker combo we don't like. Alright, we're gonna give it a few more attempts because I want to make sure I log off at a decent hour. Get some food going. I gotta do the part 2 anyways. Oh, not part 2, I'm sorry, part whatever, 5 or whatever for the 100% guide tonight.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try and get iframes on this one, but because I knew I wasn't backing up when he started that attack, so I was within his range. That's a tough one. Legendary Stalker difficulty, new game plus. He's got a little bit more tankiness to him. I'm just glad it's not 1.08. That would have been miserable.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
That's the attack I don't like.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? A human is only truly honest when their life is on the
This attack here.
Wouldn't you agree?
That's the combo. We survived it. I didn't even get to capitalize on it.
My stage.
I I survived it, missed the charged R2, and that just spelled my doom. Okay. Getting hungry. Getting hangry.
Tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
This is the combo I don't know how to dodge. Or not dodge, but defend against.
Now, let the slides off next. Risk your life for another. How can you even conceive of it?
Oh, I can't heal right now. What am I doing? Just for the sake of ending on a good note, right? Now we die the good old-fashioned way. By then, I think it runs out, yeah. Oh no! Didn't even survive his first flurry. But hey, we got to phase 2, guys. That was ridiculous. That's going to be incredibly tough and challenging, but I say that that's a perfect ending point for today's stream. I want to say thank you all so much for stopping by today and being so generous. You guys were awesome. We're going to be doing the Bloodborne challenge run this weekend. We still have Friday coming up for another stream, so we're going to be doing another stream with the bow only. So we'll be taking on Arlecchino next stream, hopefully beating him and jumping back into the base game. Thank you so much, Shayla, for meeting that super chat goal. Now the Ring of Betrothal hunt is going to be a co-op hunt in Bloodborne. Thank you so much, Mohammed, for all the generous donations, and of course Rishi as well. You guys are awesome. Colby says, be sure to like the stream and subscribe. No doubt. That is also excellent advice. And Phantom says, hey, that's a good start. And if you have a great one, you take care. Phantom, we'll see you soon. Mohammed says, let's go. Indeed. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your week. I will catch you guys on Friday. I'm going to be working on the 100% guide this week. I've got a lore video coming out as well before the end of the week. And then we'll be going into the stream on Friday as well as a bonus stream this weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for being the best part of my